Today, we are going to discuss interest on debentures and tax deducted at source. Interest on debentures is a charge against profit earned by the company, and such interest is calculated on the face value of the debenture, and it is usually paid half yearly. Whenever we are paying the interest, that time we need to deduct the tax. That's called tax deducted at source. As per the Income Tax Act, a company is required to deduct income tax at the prescribed rate from the gross amount of interest being paid to the debenture holders. Whenever we are going to pay the interest to the debenture holders, we need to deduct the tax from that interest, and that tax we need to deposit with the income tax authorities, or we will show as tax payable or TDS payable. This topic I will clear it with an example. A Limited issued 4,000 12% debentures of rupees 100 each on 1st April 2015 at a discount of 5%, redeemable at a premium of 10%. Interest is payable half yearly on September 30th and March 31st. Tax deducted at source is 10%. Company's accounting year closes on 31st March every year. Give journal entries relating to issue of debentures and debenture interest for the period ending 31st March 2016. In this question, company issued 4,000 12% debentures, and the face value of debenture is 100 rupees. But company is issued at a discount on 5%. That means company is issuing the debenture at rupees 95. Okay, issued at rupees 95 and redeemable at a premium of 10%. Premium 10% means 100 plus 10%, 110. So issued 95 and redeemable 110. This is the case. Debenture issued at discount and redeemable at premium. At the time of issue of debenture, we know the journal entry. Bank account debtor to 12% debenture application and allotment account. The date is 1st April 2015. Bank account debtor. What's the price? Issue price is 95. 95 into 4,000 debentures, 3,80,000. 2. 12% debenture application and allotment account, 3,80,000. Then collect money. 12% debenture application and allotment account debtor to 12% debenture account. 12% debenture application and allotment account, 95 into 4,000, 3,08,000. To 12% debenture account, 100 into 4,000, 4 lakh. Here debenture account we will show the face value. Okay, no discount, no premium. The face value 100 into 4,000, 4 lakh. Here there is a mismatch amount. In debit, 20,000 is less, right? Also, in debenture liability is 4 lakh rupees, 100 into 4,000. So liability here we showed 4 lakh, but we need to repay or redeemed at rupees 110, right? The repay amount is 110. So actual liability is 110. Okay. Here in debenture liability is 100. So we need to credit 10 rupees in the name of premium on redemption. The actual liability or the repayment amount is 110 into 4,000 shares. That's equal to 4,40,000. 4,40,000 is the actual liability. But we showed here only 4 lakh, right? So we need to add 40,000 in credit side. 40,000. This is the premium on redemption. And now there is a difference of 60,000 rupees in debit side. This is the loss on issue of debentures, 60,000. Next, we need to pay the interest. First, need to calculate the annual interest. The interest rate is 12%. It is mentioned in the question 12% debenture. 12% debenture means the interest rate of the debenture is 12%. So the interest rate is 12%. We will calculate interest on the value of debenture, not for all the liabilities, only for the value of debentures. Here 4 lakh is the debenture value, not 4,40,000. If you issue discount or premium or redeemable at par or premium, that we will not consider. We will consider only the face value of debenture. Okay, we will consider face value only. That is, what is the amount you wrote in debenture account? We will calculate interest on that amount only. So interest is calculated on the face value of debenture. Okay. So the annual interest is 4 lakh into 12%, 48,000. If you are paying interest annually, pay 48,000 in one time. But in our question, it says that interest is payable half yearly on September 30th and March 31st. We calculated annual interest, that is rupees 48,000. So half year means first 6 months 24,000 and next 6 months 24,000, half. The first payment is on 30th September 2015. When you make to pay any amount, the important point is first make it due, then pay. Okay, so here the interest amount, first make it due. The journal entry is debenture interest account debtor to debenture holder account. Here in this question it mentioned that tax deducted at source is 10%. TDS is 10%. As per the Income Tax Act, a company is required to deduct income tax at the prescribed rate from the gross amount of interest being paid to debenture holders. Okay, and that tax deducted at source or TDS has to be deposited with the income tax authorities. When you make the entry on interest, whether the TDS is there or not, there is no difference in payment. TDS is deducting from the income of the person, not from the company. Company have no burden at all. We will deduct TDS from the interest of the debenture holder. Okay, what is the amount of interest being paid to the debenture holders? We will deduct TDS from that interest. What is the journal entry for making interest due? debenture interest account debtor to debenture holder account, right? And what's the amount of interest we need to pay? 24,000. So I will write here debenture interest account debtor 24,000 to debenture holder account 24,000. See here, we make due 24,000. We are ready to give 24,000, but government informed that TDS 10%. We need to deduct TDS 10%. So 10% is the TDS. So here complete 24,000 we will not give to debenture holder. We will deduct TDS and payable to government. So we will deduct 10% of 24,000. That is 2,400 as TDS. Then we will give to debenture holder only the balance amount. That is 24,000 minus 2,400. 21,600 we will give to debenture holder, and the 2,400 we will transfer to TDS payable account. So we will give to debenture holder 21,600 and to TDS payable account 2,400. See here, there is no burden for company, right? Actual payable amount is 24,000. Now also 24,000. 21,600 plus 2,400. Okay, here government levy the tax from debenture holder, not from the company. Next entry is payment entry. Same date we are paying to debenture holder. We need to pay debenture holder and TDS payable also. When we are paying, the journal entry is debenture holder account debtor 21,600, TDS payable account debtor 2,400 to bank account 24,000. Is it clear? These both entry we need to repeat again after 6 months, because the next interest payment is due on after 6 months, 31st March. On 31st March 2016, the journal entry is debenture interest account debtor 24,000 to debenture holder account 21,600 to TDS payable 2,400. And the entry for payment: debenture holder account debtor 21,600, TDS payable account 2,400 to bank account 24,000. After that, at the end of the financial year, this debenture interest, total of the debenture interest, we need to transfer to statement of profit and loss account. The journal entry is statement of profit and loss account debtor to debenture interest account. The total interest amount is 48,000. 24,000 plus 24,000, 48,000. Statement of profit and loss account debtor 48,000 to debenture interest account 48,000. Now completed this question.